So it comes to this. Edgeworth, once again, suspected of nefarious doings, if not murder. Again, Jesus Christ, like Miles. Get like a person to follow you around and just witness everything you do, because people clearly don't think that you're doing it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just what have you done? I never figured you had the nerve, boy. Put off the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out who could figure out it couldn't have been me.
Here's that.
Nope,
It's a work ceremony.
Do you think that with all this like sort of animosity these people have been showing towards Edgeworth, do you think they did all this dependent on Edgeworth?
Maybe.
That seems pretty extreme to kill a detective though to do it.
I'm afraid I don't understand either.
It's clear from the luminol test that the blood was there. However, when the second crime takes place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away. By the real murderer. I would have just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. Prove it! Prove it! Oh. They just accepted it as fact.
That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room.
Let's look at that chart again.
Yes.
There's only one other card number remaining. 777-777-7! Talk about a lucky number.
But wait, that doesn't make any sense. How could the Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room?
There's no record of his card being used beforehand. He must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 777777.
Mr. Edgeworth, please look at this ASAP. Find out whose ID number that's 7777777.
That's 17 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number 7 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such person's identity.
Even under murder circumstances.
Nope. We've got a friggin' a really stern system. You know, it has its flaws, but it
always
works.
works for us.
But that's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
If an official charge has been filed against an executive is accepted.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So
You have to be charged with a crime.
have to charge the executive first in order to prove a crime against him with the evidence that you don't know relates to him because you don't have access to it because he's not been charged with the crime that you have evidence.
Makes sense to me.
You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
I can't believe this. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask a question.
He's on the witness stand.
Can I ask a question, Your Honor?
You will shut your mouth, Phoenix Wright! Go ahead, witness.
But my objection?
I say shut your mouth! There's just something about his face. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, not you, to her. The defendant's sitting over there. Your own little executive. Lana? Why do they hate Lana so much, too? Don't be stupid, she's charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number. It's not 777777. Don't blame me for a fool, partner. That's not what I wanted to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident.
The SL9 incident?
Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? This is an easy answer. Yes. What else you got for me, cowboy? You hunk of burning love, you.
What? No.
Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor? Oh, he was asking her.
Yeah.
I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for the trial. At the time, occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. Uh-oh!
Lana!
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we weren't the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant? Just what are you saying?
I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. Are they just like standing
I
in the same
know,
box?
like-
Yeah. I don't
Switching.
get it.
Okay, this is awkward. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's alright. Okay, thanks. Okay. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator of that crime, in the eye and say you did?
Chief Prosecutor, you didn't?
I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why don't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to do in order for him to get the verdict he deserves. First time I think we've seen a profile in the game.
Yeah, babies. And then
Yeah, she's pretty loaded.
Fraser.
Um,
But Lana!
even if it involved forging evidence. Trauma!
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
It is quite dramatic, though.
See that? Fuck. So many fucking voices. See, that's what I'm talking about. No! No!
Order! Order! Order!
That's a lot of rabble.
Yeah.
Lana's remarks caused such a stir. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day.
Whoa.
Alright. I think we're done for today. That was a long day in court.
Yeah, dude.
It was good though.
Yeah, it was. We'll watch the intro to the next day in court just for the sake of it here.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Drastic. Okay, we heard this just now.
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dart killings.
Sounds like everyone heard about these killings but me.
Seriously, Phoenix. Like that.
Guess I
Yeah,
could have
right.
done my research and just found out. Objection!
Lana wanted Dart convicted so badly.
So bad.
That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
Oh, she used her as the forged evidence. Holy shit, she got her to like testify wrong or? What do you mean? What happened to you?
It's all there in the file. Joe Dart's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
What did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dart tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you?
Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me.
So that means you?
Yes, I was a witness in the Joe Dart trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
Did you read the fucking file, dude?
Yeah,
It
he
says it right
said
in
he was
there.
gonna look it over, but
Oh well.
All right, so that's nobody wants to leave on this point. That's your cliffhanger. Some new revelations in the case. The next day of investigations and trial will happen the next day. I think that on the next episode we will long haul it. We'll do like a big, finish it in one big swath, no matter how long it takes. Even if it's 5 to 6 hours, we'll get it all done at once.
How long was today?
3
that
and
would be good.
15.
1 day of an investigation and
I
one
feel
day
like-
in court in 6 hours?
I have a feeling that this day of investigations is short.
Oh, yeah?
What? How
Well,
much
yeah,
more
what are we
could there
gonna
be to
investigate?
investigate?
Oh, who knows? They'll
Like-
throw some other
Yeah, they
like
could throw
person
some crazy
in,
shit at
and we'll
us.
start solving that Self-13 incident.
Having played all the Phoenix Wright games, I don't think I can remember a case that had this many pages.
Yeah, it's a lot of pages.
1, 2,
3
3.
and a bit. 3 and...
Like, I wouldn't picture it filling up, like, maybe a few more
They're
slots there.
saying it's long.
Really?
It's
Well, the
There's
trial
3
gets long.
parts of the trial.
Okay,
then
so
3 parts of the last trial.
maybe the next episode will just be the day of investigations then. I don't know.
Wow.
We'll play it as we go. We'll play it by
Crazy.
ear. And...
Yeah.
So thanks for watching our continued playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game, the 5th case. What's the name of it again? Rise from the
Turnabout.
Ashes.
Right from the
Oh.
ashes.
Yeah. Thank you. Just say turnabout.
Most of them are turnabout.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And I guess that's all there is to say. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let's Phoenix Wright out of here. Objection!
Objection!